I had just got a call.
No,
Okay.
no, no. It's you were perfectly at the right time, Dr. Anita.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So this call I have put because do you know that I am a coach? I'm a leadership growth mentor. So what I do is I help first time managers, no, whoever is getting to the managerial role for the first time, they actually get into lot of trouble related to the communication with the senior people, and they now have a team to handle, you know. So what happens is there is a lot of communication issues, and because this job role has changed, the change issue also is there. Ma, tu bossy padguti. So um so they have consistency issue, they have a communication issue, they have how to express themselves also, there is self doubt also, lot of self doubt, and they don't know what is their strength. So all these issues I address, Dr. Anita. So for the first time managers, so what happens because of this misunderstanding, they get into a negative mindset, you know. So once that negativity sets in, self doubt also is there, then they are not able to function at their potential, you know. So they start working at just 20% of productivity level, and it continues for years, and that becomes a habit, and then they don't achieve any potential thing. So this is a system I have devised in which I teach them about 10 aspects of their workspace. One is this USP, that whatever experience, skill, and no educational background and whatever they have, so they need to know what is their strength, because everybody is a graduate, everybody is a postgraduate, everybody is an engineer. They are highly qualified. In India, they actually they are very highly qualified, but they don't know. If you ask them what is your strength, it is you hardly get any response. I don't know what is my strength, even if they're into lot many years of managerial experience, still they don't know, because the boss always, like say, there is some relationship issue, friction is usual. It is just it takes just a second to happen, and so I help them there, and I want to this system, actually I take all of everybody's feedback as to what all needs to be done. So I have a mind map I'll share with you. Is that okay if I share that with you? Dr. Anita? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me go to the mind map.
So this is more for, so is this a mindset mastermind for people that are employed or?
Yeah. Who are employees? Yes, first time managers. But what
Okay, I'm not an employee. I've not been an employee since 1998.
No. But you are an advisor, to the employees, and you can give some feedback also, because
Gotcha.
you have worked in very senior positions. So that is why I called you to
Okay.
give some feedback. So whether this system is okay for the employees, and is it the perfect thing that I am giving,
Gotcha.
all that. So let me first get into there.
Okay.
Can you see the screen right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the mind map that I have done. So just a minute. The first thing is, who am I? So I have 25 years of experience now, training people in such field, that whatever I have described, and the effort that will go is to help people who are stuck. As I have explained, they are stuck because they are into very negative mindset, and they can do it themselves if they know that they can, you know. And the practice is to develop discipline, because it takes tweaking your mindset takes just a minute, but to be able to tweak that mindset, it takes a discipline and some time. So that is the effort that has to be put in out here. And this target segment is people who are feeling stuck because of anger or grief or grievance, you know, or because of that negativity for some time. So that is the target segment I address to, and my vision to help them gain clarity, fulfillment, and accelerated growth. And my vision is to have 1 million such people who will be in from 139 countries. And in that mission, I asked you to connect me to the African people, no, that you have in your knowledge, you know, who need some kind of help, so that we can form that tribe wherein we can come together and work towards global calming. That is why I am connected to you, tap into you. And no, so that is one of the effort I think that we can together do something. And it has some it is a consolidated effort, you know. There cannot be everything, you know, like say separated from one thing from another. Everything is very interconnected. Human beings are at the central of everything, and their life, their livelihoods, everything is connected. So that is what is the vision. And the values are, say, global enterprise, so that we can create no innovation and livelihoods for many people. And the second is self-awareness, with which they can transform themselves. And the third is self-empowerment, so that they can do it themselves. And you know, vibrationally, they need to be in sync with the universal vibration. If you know the universal vibration and energy that quantum physics tells us about. So that is the values. And I have 6 values with which I'll be helping these people out. One is tranquility, second is inclusion, third is dignity, fourth is abundance, and fifth is learning, and sixth is joy. So these are the code of honor with which these are the guiding principle of life for me. So I want them to have their own values, but basically these 6 values will be part of whatever I am doing. And then the path will be, there will be learning, doing, and implementing. That is what we'll be doing. First, to learn the concepts and then implement it in your particular, these people will be implementing on their particular context. And whatever learning happens, then they will improve upon it and further improve their life. That is the idea. And milestone, so far I have helped 18,000 trainers and 1 crore lives in India. India is a huge country, very populous country, you know. So that has been my milestones. And I have the tribe that I am talking about is, I have been part of lot many tribes. So I also have taken your community that I am connected to you, that also part of my community. You know, the world is very small. If you are getting connected to each other rapidly, so that rapid connection has to happen. For that to happen, we need to know our own values, what drives us. And then accordingly, we can get connected to like-minded people who are in such kind of tribes. That is how we rapidly will be connecting with each other. And updates about this is like say, yesterday I completed the value determination map of Dr. John D. Martini. It tells me about the first three values, the foremost three values, which I have found. Actually, it has been there. The six values that I told you, those six values happened. Then I created this mind map yesterday. That is the thing. And then I'm checking it out with you people. And African episode I have formed with two people. One person you introduced me from Kenya, and another person from Ethiopia. Margeta, you already know. Both these people I know from you only. So I want to know, put in more African people in that crusade so that we can help. I am also separately connected to such people from other countries also. But there has to be some meaning, where the dots should connect. How to connect that date? Because you know something, you are expert in something. I am expert in something else. Now, these things should converge somewhere, because one person cannot be expert in everything, but
Right.
just a little bit of you, maybe here, that there will be huge thing out here. The common points, we should discover the common points of everybody and converse there to take out the ideas, and how to integrate in a bigger way. That can be the second thing. So that is the idea, and that is why this call. And yeah, so Suraj is there, and another person has joined, Dr. Subrat, after so many times. There was a gap in between. So what do you think, Dr. Anita, about all this?
I think your program is very nice. I mean, the concepts that that you shared, that is a construct, like a foundational construct, because everyone, should know their creed. I mean, of course, when you're resonating with apathy, even desire, grief, and guilt, and all of that, you're vibrating at a lower vibration. So
Yeah.
then when you go with the joy, you're vibrating at a higher vibration.
Yeah.
So you covered the fundamentals, I mean, very well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So what happens? Thank you so much, Dr. Anita, about that. Actually, what happened, that has been my story in my career. And I found myself to be vibrating at a very low level with this anger, guilt, and say complaints, and competition, uh, jealousy, all this kind. Because once one thing sets in, other things follow. They are in a
Oh,
team.
yeah. Well, how
So
we think will determine our path, and
yeah,
our thoughts bring to us the conditions of where we're vibrating.
yeah.
That's what
So
Einstein, all the scientists, and even spiritual gurus,
yeah,
they've all
yeah.
said the same, yeah. So yeah,
So
I agree. I mean, I agree. And I think your model is very
yeah.
complete.
So what happened? This realization to teach happened because something very unusual happened with me. Because maybe my destiny was to not to be in that zone. I had to, each of us has to go to the higher vibrating zone, each of us. But do we realize that? We don't realize that. And then some of us are very lucky to have that universal push, that nudge, that happened in my life. And then
Yeah.
suddenly I realized that being in that zone actually creating a lot of problems for me. And suddenly when I went to the this positive zone, I saw many opportunities, solution to all my problems, and all that. It took just a tweak, but it took me 12 years to realize that this is the solution.
Yeah.
Now Now, when I travel in bus and train in India, they either talk about politics or they talk about the conflict that they are facing in workplace. They have several complaints about their colleagues. Now, if you travel at the same time in the train, you will see the same lot of people day in and day out complaining about their boss. It never stops. So what happens to their potential? They're into negativity. So then I thought, if I can give them this small direction to go into the positivity of their lives. Their lives is also very unique, and it has been given. It is a blessing that they are here amongst us. But do they know that they are the blessings? So if I can give that idea into them, then I think I can do a lot of service to human kind. That is what I thought, and that is how I started. So here, what I do is, this second model is, it is not for free. You know, in order to have the seriousness of people who are learning, I have kept it as a paid model, so that when people pay, they pay attention, they take action, and that is how they find result. If they don't pay, they don't put any attention, and they fail. So it happens time and again. So I have kept it as a paid model, but people should also find why to pay. So that why, during this calls, I try to give them. Many of them don't realize, some of them realize. Whoever is realize or having lot of pain, they come. So they join the program, and others just there like that. So this is the idea, and thank you so much for joining. And I'd request you to bring in more people of African origins, because that program I am doing for free for them, because they are coming from Ethiopia. Margeta has come from Ethiopia, where he is in a very bad situation working with children, and so I wanted him to support somehow. So mm, you know that is a momentum to be built. Is just a starting point. So I thought that should be part of my job also, my responsibility, you can say, so that no people can take care of themselves. Somewhere we need to give also, so that giving will be happening with the African, because they have a lot of resources, like the Kenya person that you have introduced.
Yeah,
He
he said
has,
that was a very nice conversation.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted you to be part of that, so that you also understand where the direction is heading. And he also will have some comfort level, because last time that I gave that call, he didn't join because of his mobile problem. And
Oh,
Margeta also didn't see the Zoom link that I had sent. It is there inside the email, but he didn't see it. He replied to
yeah.
that email, but he didn't see. So,
Okay. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I have to talk to both of them, so that we can get connected by phone also. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So thank you,
Cool.
Dr. Anita. We'll talk another time. This is it. This is the call.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is wonderful. God bless you,
Thank you.
Sangeeta. I mean, what you're doing is awesome. And any information that you have regarding your program, please share with me. Tag me. I'm a Facebook person.
Yeah.
So that's my main social media platform. So if you tag me, I will absolutely share that information with people.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
I'll say I have prepared one small what you say, a small booklet, ebook, just
Oh,
5 page. I'll send it to you. And
okay.
if you need something else, something more, some more details, that also I'll keep on sharing with you as you ask questions, because
Okay.
I do not get feedback from many people. I don't know, there is some communication problem is happening in India. As it is, they don't think they should respond. So um, so I want to get some feedback or something else. If
Okay.
people sh- people have to speak to me, if they require something else. So I'll
Right.
send
Oh, I
it to
understand.
you.
Yeah, please. Yeah, and I'll look it over and I'll give offer whatever feedback I can. I mean, for what it's worth. I mean,
Yeah.
absolutely. We all, you know what, Cindy, we all need encouragement. We all need responses and engagements because that's how we know if we're effective or that we're growing. So that the importance of that encouragement and feedback and different things like that. That's part of the means of communication that keeps us uplifted. So absolutely, it would be my thank you. I want to say it's my honor that you're sending this to me to give me an opportunity to look and provide feedback for you. Absolutely. You're my
Thank you,
sister,
doctor.
so
Yeah.
we're sisters, right? So
Yeah. And another person has joined, Dr. Suprat. He had lived in US for many years. He can turn on.
oh,
Dr. Subrat, you
hi.
can turn on your video and get introduced to Dr. Anita. And please start the conversation also so that we can form a collaboration, Dr. Subrat, you can turn on your video also. Are you able to turn on your video?
It might be an issue. Sometimes now I've been experiencing a little issues with Zoom. Just like
Okay.
now, just before I had to click on my mic because it told me that my mic wasn't working.
Oh,
So it may be that, yeah, maybe that getting on video might be something. I don't know, but
but he
I
can
don't know.
speak also. Dr. Subrat, you can speak because he has unmuted. You can speak also and introduce yourself to Dr. Anita because we can form a collaboration, because of your US connection. Can you speak, Dr. Subrat? Maybe there is some problem.
Yeah, sometimes there may be. Yeah. And well, first let me, send that to me, sis, send that and then give me like a week to
Sure,
yeah,
sure.
there he is. Oh there he is.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. So you are not audible, Dr. Subrat. Check your voice. No,
Yeah, this
we
what
are.
happened yesterday. We had
Uh,
this on our poetry forum.
no,
I have to click
no
click on
voice.
setting. That's what I have to do. Click on that. When you go into your mic settings, there's an arrow. Just click on where that arrow is, and that might bring the volume, make it audible.
So check your mic setting, Dr. Subrat.
Oh, it's frozen now. Looks like.
Maybe. Yeah, he is right now at a place, a very remote place in Sikkim.
Oh,
So
okay.
there will be network issues, but he is basically a farmer,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
uh, and he has some principles of the same thing, the peace and other things that we speak about. So
Mhm.
I find many people who are into that space, they are working backwards. No, they are already into that high vibrational zone, but they are also going backward so that they can help people, no? Hand holding people to that level.
Gotcha.
But in between, my opinion is that there is a livelihood issue, till your survival issues are taken care of, you are not getting to get beyond that level. So that is why that global enterprise vision that I have, so that everybody can be part of that, whatever that may be. So that all of us can help each other,
Yeah,
handhold each other and bring each other up. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hello, am I audible
Yes.
now?
There he is.
Yes, Dr. Subrat. Just you
Thank
can
you.
turn on your video so that no, yeah. So tell us
Hello.
about yourself, no, your US experience and all, because Dr. Anita is from US.
Wonderful. From which area?
I'm from in Michigan.
Okay, I'm from Manhattan, New York.
Oh, okay. Not far.
Yes.
To drive, you could take either train, car, or plane.
Yeah, okay. So you can tell about your experience, Dr. Subrat, what you have been doing at US and what you are doing right now in Sikkim.
Basically, I'm a born farmer.
Yeah, that is what I have been telling her.
A what farmer?
Now, farming.
What type of farming?
First one is over here.
Was it agriculture or animals or livestock?
First here. Farming
What do
over
you-
here.
So he is talking about spirituality, I think, in a very no in a symbolic way, you see.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Basically, I'm a farmer of knowledge. Knowledge to
Farmer
wisdom,
of knowledge.
wisdom to virtue, and virtue to ethics.
Gotcha. That's cool. Farmer of knowledge and wisdom.
Yeah.
So you use both your masculine and feminine energy, huh? That's a balance there going on.
Now here in India, India is made up of a country with a lot of countries in it, with more than 6,55,800 villages.
Oh, wow. Big.
Out of 140 crores, 80% of our population lives in these villages.
Okay.
Feed the entire country, apart from feeding many other countries. So our farmers are called as Anna Datas. Anna means food, Datas means giver. So they are next to God to us. Backed by a women Annapurnas. Again, that food and giving Purna support to us. So I am in livelihood development mission. I work with the poorest of the poorest people of our society. I work in 17 countries, and I am so lucky to serve all this human race free of cost. As I don't have any such need, so nil greed, and I survive serving them. As per our guru, philosophical guru Swami Vivekananda. He taught us to live, and they live who live for others. So you're a group of engineers, technocrats, bureaucrats who are very eager to live. And how we live? As we live for others. And basically, I'm a beggar of knowledge. My fortune, my future, or our future is nothing but knowledge. And this much. Now you asked for farming. Apart from this farming, yeah, I am in livelihood development mission. So all sort of farming you can name. Agriculture, sericulture, horticulture, pisciculture, whatever you name. Fishery, dairy, but in cluster-based models. So we motivate the farmers, women self-help groups, unemployed youths, migrant workers, and obviously our old age parents, and make a family, a joint family. We work together, we farm together, we cook together, and we live together. So all cluster-based models, rural livelihood development mission, self-sustainable projects, but this much. So ultimately, I'm a farmer. Thank you. And it will be nice to hear about you all, about your thoughts, about your what next programs.
Yeah, Dr. Subrat, actually, we came together just like you, searching for something. We will find out what it is. For me, it is like getting into the same thing, same ideas about, like, say, people. I want to connect with people with similar ideology and similar interest, like-minded people. I want to get connected with them, and that is how we got connected. Uh, because she could see, I was in a group where she was also is a member of, and then we got connected with each other, and then we have started forming bonding, in several space. Basically, it is peace right now, as you are saying. So peace is the foremost thing, I think, with which we can progress further. And that is where there is least resistance between two human beings, or say two civilizations, two societies, you can say. So, so that is how we started, and I think I need to, somehow it comes naturally to me that I get connected to people from all over the world, whoever is like-minded and whoever is into this this idea of getting empowered through high vibration, and that also entails, peace, knowledge, everything. But there is a level of survival, unless you get over that survival phase. For most of the people, they won't graduate to the next level, which is the knowledge and peace, and this level that we are talking about. So I am trying to bridge that gap. If you have a lot of self-respect, you will obviously, and if you are willing to learn from other people, it's very easy to expand yourself and absorb more and more knowledge to get over that survival stage to the next stage. And that has been my experience. So that is how I am trying to give that to the people who are stuck in that survival stage. And today's call was meant to bring in all the advisors, all the people with experience, so that they can advise me whether this is the right kind of thing, and also a spread, a word of mouth about this program, so that more and more people can join here. That is the idea. Yeah. So, yes, your idea. Dr. Anita, you can speak now.
Let's see. Well, as a, I guess for me, my journey has taught me. I don't too much go seeking, as far as what things to do, because for me, like my prayer is, "Thy will be done." I pray to hear Thy will and have the courage to do it. So, I believe that when we are walking in pursuit of that, our path, then the doors are going to open. The people, you don't have to search for anybody. All of that is going to come. So, because life, living life a hard way, a difficult way, different things like that, I've learned that those were challenges, and have come to understand, and I try to share with others that those challenges are merely lessons for us to learn. They're blessings, opportunities.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So all of whatever happened in the past, I know I am who I am today because of it, because of what I've learned. I know I've learned that it is not as difficult, it is not as complex or intellectual as we as humans try to make it be. It's very simple. It's a very simple, simplistic thing. Once you know what you have on the inside of you, as far as everything, then all of these things will come into play. That's why I'm a tap into you, the tap into you movement. Because my thing is, it's not about whatever's on the outside. We created it already on the inside. So the more we keep looking on the outside, we're not going to the source. And the source is the universe within, that is connected to the universe, outside. So, and then, again, my journey has taught me, like I always say, I'm one of my favorite things is easy peasy, nice and breezy. No matter how difficult it is, we can find the simplistic. I'm learning that, whatever problems that we may have, the answer is in the problem. It's not outside of the problem. It's in that problem. And that's where the answer is. So, I mean, that's basically, I'm just a simplistic kind of person. I do love learning. I have my doctorate in metaphysical science. I am an energy person. I do believe that, that root is at the soul, and we are physician, heal thyself. I believe we are our own healers, kind of thing. So my thing is, my path is to uplift others and do it in the way that the talents that the Creator has imbued within me. I've learned that's how I do it, because I believe we all have the same purpose. There's not a whole bunch of different purposes out here. There's one purpose, and that purpose is to express the attributes of the Creator, and to recognize that we are one. That's what we came here to learn. How we do it, that's the talent that we have, and how we learn that talent is by going inside. So, right today, my thing is, we are human and divine, and there's perfection within our imperfection. All we got to do is tap into it. I mean, that's it. But nobody can tap into it for you. Nobody has more power than you. Nobody, you know what I mean? Everybody has their own relationship with the Creator, universe, or whatever. And that's one of the things too, that one of our lessons is I know it's the universe. I know what God means to me. But it's just recently that I recognized and embraced my relationship with the universe and with my brothers and sisters. And that's what made it, that's what opened my eyes, that connection, those 7 universal laws and different things like that. So That's about me.
Yeah.
And first
Yeah.
and foremost, I'm a mom and a grandma. I'm a mother of twin girls whom I love dearly, 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 and sons-in-law and 5 grandchildren. So yeah,
Yeah.
family, God first, family second, and then everything else is organized in its priority.
Yeah.
That's my creed.
Yeah. 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 So profound, Dr. Anita. So the moment we realize this, that we all are connected to the creator in some way, we have an old relationship with, but we forget that when we are in that negative zone. That is what my point is, that negative zone has to be get rid of, so that you can pass to come to this zone and find your journey,
Ab-
journey of
ab-
your connection with the creator, and how you do that and everything,
that-
and you find your own
absolutely.
path to find.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that
because that's
negative, yes, that negativity, that keeps us, it holds us back in a zone which is not ours. And
well,
yeah,
however, and I hear, people, indicate the negative, but um, not all negative is bad. Some negative is protective, and we need to hold on to that protective negative, because letting go of all of our negative can also hold us back, because there's some that we need to hold up. That negative that shows up that red light to say, don't go that way. That's a protective negative. So we want to hold on to that, which is which is within our sacral. Well, if I get into those energies, but it's a part of our body system that speaks to us, that says, no, 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 don't do that. And negative just means no.
yeah. So
You
that
know,
realization of that negativity, that all negatives are not negative, and
no.
so that realization that this whatever stage I am going through is just because it is part of my realization, self realization going forward. So that realization has to come at some point, and
Yeah.
till that point we are stuck. We are not going anywhere. We are complaining. We are not enjoying our life. So to bring people from there to here, it just takes one moment of realization. But to be able to come there, you are in an environment which is pushing you to. So I want to help those people out. You have this grand thing before you. Just make an effort to come out of this. No, it is just a tweak of a moment, but it takes a lot of discipline to no overcome that. It just take a moment to no cross that barrier, that mental barrier. And before that, all these things, this is not happening, this is not good, this is not doing good, why I am in this stage, all those complaint and victim mindset. So yes, once that is overcome, now nothing is bad. In whichever situation we are, nothing is bad. Everything is a blessing only. So till that
It
time,
really is.
that pain is there. So that is where I work to handhold them so that the crossing happens sooner. Like it should not go to years and years of suffering, complaining and grieving. Yeah. Yes, so that's it for today, and I thank you all for having come together. We'll take every Monday, if I request you to come, and actually I'll update you about what has been happening in that entire week. So that and also I'll keep posting, Dr. Anita. So please look at all my posts. And nowadays I have started posting small reels also. If you
Oh, cool.
so if you if you can see, then also I otherwise I'll tag you in those
Yeah,
reels.
please
Yeah.
tag me.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
cool.
so those are very small, 1 minute videos, and I speak every day about a small thing according to my realization. So it is very unconventional thing. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, so the basic idea about getting connected today in the morning Monday call is to expand our our collaboration and getting connected to more and more people. That is the idea. Yeah. Yeah. So
All
thank you so much.
right.
We'll be connecting again. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye. Nice to
Bye.
meet you,
Bye.
Dr.
Bye.
Zapata. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.